In May 1963, there was a conference held in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, that had in attendance the leaders of newly independent African nations. The purpose of the conference was to discuss the unity of African countries. There were two factions. We had the Casablanca group and the Monrovia group. The Monrovia group consisted of Nigeria, Liberia, and a couple of other countries. The Casablanca group consisted of Morocco, Ghana, and a couple of other countries. Now, the Casablanca group advocated for an immediate actualization of Pan-Africanism, while the Monrovia group advocated for a gradual approach to Pan-Africanism. So I guess the question is, what exactly does Pan-Africanism mean? Now, before I explain that, this is a word that enjoys common usage in everyday conversation. A lot of Africans like to call themselves Pan-Africanists, Pan-Africanists, Pan-Africanists. But what exactly does it mean? Now, reading this book, The Ghettos of Pan-Africanism, I got to understand that the original ideals of Pan-Africanism advocate for a United States of Africa or a Republic of Africa. Pan-Africanism, as against the way it is used in contemporary usage, is a collapsing of African nations as we know them today into a holistic one. However, unfortunately, Pan-Africanism was not achieved in 1963, and since then, African nations independently have tried to run their affairs. Unfortunately, Africa is a poverty-stricken continent today. According to this book, the author argues that the failure to achieve Pan-Africanism in 1963 is what is responsible for the poverty we have in Africa today. Now, I'm very curious, do you think Africa made a mistake by not achieving Pan-Africanism in 1963? If you think Africa made a mistake in 1963, do you think Pan-Africanism is still possible today in 2024? Let me know what your thoughts are.